Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Raptors in this one. We're all set to bring you in. NBA action with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. Now, here's Siakam. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Williams with the ball, and it's Trent picking him up.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
To the wing on the left. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Anunoby. Good work there as it goes.
When you have vision at the forward spot. It always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. Three-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
And you look at the evolution of Anunoby's game, Doris, he's much more than a 3-and-D guy.
You know, Kevin, here's a young man who does a little bit of everything. He can score and defend in a variety of ways, cross-positional defensively between 1 and 4, and an offensive game that continues to grow. He can get out and put pressure on transition. Little bit of a streaky shooter, but there's so much to like. I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
And finished off by Siakam.
You have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical, might as well put it to good use.
Pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stop.
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Here's Achua. And that one, good.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
And he comes up with the deuce.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Barnes. The shot, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Down low. Here's Joe. Out to Wallace. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Achua. To the left side wing. Inside. Siakam deciding where to go with it. And he gets it to go.
Well, the contact made that shot more difficult, but Siakam stays with it and makes the shot anyway. Nicely done.
Here's Wallace going inside. Rebound by the Raptors. Now, here's Anunoby. The shot, no good. Nice defense from Dort. Pass to Joe. And stolen by Achua. Here's Siakam. Dort grabs the miss. Thunder trailing by 6. During the summer of 2019, DB, Oklahoma City traded Paul George to the Clippers.
They got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in that trade, who goes on to become an all-NBA selection and looks like his future is like all-star level every year. Not only that, you got a boatload of picks, one of which was Jalen Williams, who's a big-time upside player in this league. Wow, what a deal for this group.
Wallace goes in. That one falls. Here's Trent. No scoring in this one. Pass to Achua. Now Siakam. Pulls up from the corner. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Dort. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Anunoby's got 7.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Toronto leading by 7. Pass to Siakam. From deep. Rebound by Williams. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:24 left to play here in the first. Now Boucher. Here's Young. And that one drops for him.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Good defensive work there by Young. And here's Boucher. Now Toronto, Doris, losing in the play-in was a disappointment to say the least last year. But we know this is a young team.
Well, to your point, Kevin, if you look at the minutes distribution, in the top 8, 7 guys were under 30. But you've now had a head coaching change. There are some decisions to be made about which direction you're going in. Are you developing that young talent? Are you moving pieces to try to acquire a more veteran team? I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup, finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Oklahoma City making a change here. He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
Here's Boucher. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Williams. Pass to Giddey. There's the 3. Good on the triple.
Well, instant offense. Be shot ready on the catch, Josh Giddey. Yes, sir.
In the corner, it's Boucher. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. It's the Raptors. They're up by 4. We'll get right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. They've led by as much as 10.
Boy, there are not many players in the league who are going to be faster than Dennis Schroeder in the open floor.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jang, a screen. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said, there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, in trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, D.A., thanks. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
And the Raptors with possession. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg talking about Jakob Poeltl. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense. I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending. We know Doris officiating is always going to be a point of contention, but some teams let it affect them more than others.
And Kevin, that can obviously have a major difference in so many of the games. And for me, a lot of times it comes down to maturity. Teams that dwell on calls are going to have issues, particularly in big games. Let the coach worry about the officials. You play. Oh, you love to see Gary Trent Jr. put it on the deck, slice through the defense off that drive. Stop it, Gary.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Doris, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top.
Pass to Williams. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. To the right side. Here's Holmgren. Cuts off the pass. Here's Anunoby. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Well, that's about being opportunistic. OG Anunoby so good at anticipating when he can jump and get a steal.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. Thunder trailing by 3. To the paint. Pass to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving it around. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Siakam. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 5-point Toronto lead.
Check out the move by Pascal Siakam. Stop it, don't hurt him.
Pass to Dort. Over in the corner, Williams. And there it is for him.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Siakam. Now, here's Anunoby. Trying to find Achua and gets it to him.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
That's a big-time move right there. So crafty, so tough. SGA, big-time skill.
Anunoby in the corner. Pass to Achua. Barnes right side. Here's Trent. Anunoby has the open look. Cans it from downtown. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What you appreciate is OG Anunoby's detailed and patient offensive approach, simply taking what the defense gives him.
Substitution for your Thunder, Jack
1:19 left now here in the second. Here's Trent. Achua. No good there. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 4. And the turnover again by Oklahoma City.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Trent outside to the inside. Here's Anunoby. Makes it off the glass. Anunoby's got 14.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Back to Jang. And stolen by Achua. Fast break Toronto. Here's Trent. Nice defense from Wallace. Thunder trailing by 6. Here's Williams. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Siakam. Rebound by Jang. Here's Wallace. Pass to Giddey. Dort wide open. Off target from three-point range. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Raptors lead by 4. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren wide open. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Boucher, the screen. To the middle. Back to Young. And he drops it in from the low post. He has 5.
Boy, nice job moving the ball by Chris Boucher. He has really expanded that part of his game.
And Boucher sends it back to the left wing. Here's McDaniels. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. McDaniels got his first 2 points.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Thunder trailing by 6. Got a piece of it. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Nobody near Schroeder. The three-pointer is right on target. Schroeder's got 5 now.
Well, he's got the green light to take exactly this kind of shot. You love to see Dennis Schroeder play with assertiveness.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Inside, clock at 4. Williams, that's good. He's got 6.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Pass to McDaniels. To the inside. Here's Young. Wide open look. And Holmgren pulls it down. And here is Dort. Back to Young. Young is double. Toronto working the ball around now. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone. Finished off the break. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
Now, this is about knowing where to be in these situations. And Gilgeous-Alexander doing a beautiful job getting to the right spot.
And the Raptors call time here. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Williams. Over Barnes. Williams can't get it to go.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Over to the left wing. Joe sinks the triple.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
The dunk by Achua.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. The shot's good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Dort. You know, Doris, looking at Precious Achua, he brings value as a multi-positional defender.
Exactly right, Kevin, because he's able to switch comfortably out onto guards. He can rebound against bigs who are bigger than he is. Achua might be undersized, but his athleticism and effort make up for it.
Dort misses the 3. Here's Anunoby. Here's Siakam. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Williams. Pass to Wallace. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Now just a 2-point Raptor lead.
And they're just doomed if they keep letting them post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, one thing you know you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume 3-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, well, he can get on a burner.
And Dort gets it to go.
You can just see the development of Lou Dort's game. He gets himself into that in-between area and makes it look easy.
It's Dort on the wing. Knocks down the 3-ball. Dort's got 5.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Siakam outside. And again, no good by Toronto.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Pass to Dort. Back to Wallace. Dort with the ball. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Five seconds left in the third quarter.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Oklahoma City out in front, ending the third quarter on a 20-7. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Raptors trailed by 3. Here's Porter, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Oh, that's a big-time rejection from Chet Holmgren, making his defensive presence felt.
Outside Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, Shea. Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
Here's Schroeder. Off target from outside. Oklahoma City leading by 3. In the corner, it's Boucher. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
What I like about Chris Boucher is he seems to understand what his team expects from him. They need him to guard, they need him to rebound, and they know how aggressive and assertive he is on the offensive end.
And he nails the third. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
The tremendous length at the guard spot that Shea Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
Pass to Boucher. Now Young. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
You can see how comfortable Thad Young is. Give him the ball, let him go into attack mode.
And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. With the game in the balance, Coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. Told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
All right, David, thanks. And stolen by Williams. And here's the fast break. Back to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Trent with the wide open look. Drills it from outside.
And defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren in the post. The kick out to Williams. Fires the 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
That's about the vision that Chet Holmgren brings to the floor. Sees the entirety of the game and finds a ready shooter.
Barnes looking around. Down low. 6 to shoot. Siakam outside. Raptors need to get a shot. Here's Achua. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Toronto?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Barnes. Here's the three. The Thunder pull it in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA delivers in a big-time moment. Young gun, look out.
Here's Achiuwa. Count that bucket. And the Raptors lead by 1. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Siakam, high post. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City.
That's a big-time bucket. Lou Dort has unshakable confidence.
Barnes outside. Driving to the basket. And Holmgren pulls it down. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Raptors trailed by 3. Barnes outside. .135 left in the fourth quarter. And the rejection by Holmgren. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And Williams with the stuff.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy. Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Trent. Help!
Gary Trent Jr. has been fearless since the moment he stepped into the NBA. How about that big-time bucket?
There's 49 seconds left in the game. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. It's Dort on the wing. Holmgren. It's in!
No, staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
And now they decide to foul. Attention. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Barnes. Dort grabs the miss. And stolen by Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. Now, here's Achiuwa. So we see the Thunder get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves.
Look, erase your brain, that's what we call it. I play my see the grow this money tree and raking loosely. Smile, P's and Q's on point like snitches do annoy my pinnacle. Pivot was pivotal when the traveling man won't end the line. It was my mayday, spring my payday, need that emphasize. Infinite relay, this in a speed race, marathon on mine. I'm a god to find no limit, but they can find. We lift it up and let the cup run it over till we to drown the city. My crime specific, I visualize enterprise, peak my paradigm. Keep focus, align, steep road, hit a climb, we don't intertwine. Say they each their own, if I own it all, I conquer each. I don't need your throne, I just see the top and take my seat. If you think twice, it's already risky. Yo, you miss me, baby, then you miss me. Lay low, lay low, lay low, lay low. If you think twice, it's already risky. Yo, you miss me, baby, then you miss me. Lay low, lay low, lay low, lay low. Look, see me make it shake like 808 until we AO. K on cake and commas. My pesos. All these snakes got venom out their heads and send them out on their way, yo. K, please, why you diss me, love? If you miss me, then you miss me, it's too risky, love. You ain't 10 toes down, gotta give me 10 feet, love. Keep my windows down so you can see me stunned. I know I got away, coming out your mistake. You can't rush us gray, should've had patience, baby. You miss shots you never take, but you were still breaking lately. Thought when I booked you it was real, but it was fiction crazy. I know twice, it's already risky. Yo, you miss me, baby, then you miss me. Lay low, lay low, lay low, lay low. If you think twice, it's already risky. Yo, you miss me, baby, then you miss me. Lay low, lay low, lay low, lay low.
Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teacher. I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I decide bad mind from a distance. But this sweet happy. Oh, Doguni Misha, show you the confirmer for your speaker. This time I call traffic for assistance. Show we they blow your mind, Afghanistan. Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teacher. I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I decide bad mind from a distance. Not this sweet happy. When you come, make I give you digits. When's the last time somebody did it like this? Too much ice on my wrist. That's why everybody hating on me like Chris. Kilometer.
Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Count it. Well, we've got some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, B.A., they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
Good on the shot.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Second shot opportunity. Back to Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Over Young. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is what coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Here's Young. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot no good. Trent with the defensive effort. And you look at the Thunder. Talk about a team that's drafted well.
Well, it's hard to see out the window in Oklahoma City with how much they've stockpiled their picks in that front office. It's about making good use of them, BA. When are they going to plant a flag in the ground that these are our guys moving forward? They have some young studs. I'm curious about when that time is.
And he can't get the first one. You know, Brent, something that really stands out about Lou Dort is his razor-sharp defense.
Well, he puts a ton of pressure on shooters and will lock up star players. And the reason why, BA, he's got this low center of gravity. He gets up underneath guys, and he continues to be a pest for every minute that he's defending.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. For three. Drills it from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. And here's Holmgren. Guarded by Young. Nice move. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, and the rookie is showing up. Holmgren forces his way through and gets the and one opportunity.
Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star, yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
Here's Trent. The Thunder making their last shot. Here's Anunoby. Here's Young. Again, the Raptors good for two more.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Williams. Rebound by the Raptors.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
He gets it in there.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
And they pick up two.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that
play? Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Williams. Up and in on the layup.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Achua. And the shot goes down.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Williams on the wing. And there's a pick. Driving in. And the layup is good off the glass. Williams has got 6 points.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Here's Schroeder. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. Well, Brent, this Thunder team is so young, but poised to be a factor now. How much does the play-in experience factor in for these young guys?
Well, I think it's huge, B.A. They're going to be hungry. It's so crucial for young players because the next time that they're there, it's not going to be the first time. So this team is going in the right direction.
He's off on that one. Oklahoma City trailing. Back to Wiggins. Williams' shot is good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Outside for Boucher. Outside Porter. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And that's a good example Porter is setting for his teammates. You've got to get your elbows dirty. You can't be afraid to get physical.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Well, Grant, it's been fun to watch Kenrich Williams develop his tools and come into his own a little bit.
Yeah, B.A. much improved since coming into the league. Williams has the ability to score outside the arc and inside the perimeter.
Here's Oklahoma City now, trailing by 2. To the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Inside, McDaniels. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Porter pulls it in.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Sends it home from three-point land. McDaniels got 5 now.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Yet to see a basket. And it's Holmgren missing. Boucher outside. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Back in 2017, two-way contracts started in the NBA. Created more opportunities, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. Chris Boucher signing one of the first two-ways back in 2017. I mean, he was a huge success story for this system. Chris signing a big contract during the 2022 free agency period.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Achua with a rebound.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Thunder are still developing, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander embracing his role as a catalyst. He said, quote, "I have the opportunity to really build something and be at the forefront of it. That's something I know and embrace every single day, and I maximize it for sure." Brian?
Well, you can see it. They're so grateful to have him, too. Thanks, Allie.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
Trent goes in. High post Young. Siakam for three. The Thunder with the rebound. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander to the wing, right side. Back to Holmgren. Stolen by Anunoby. And here's the fast break. Trent for three. Gets the three to fall. Trent's got 9.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Thaddeus Young. Many people were disappointed that Chet Holmgren lost his rookie year to injury, Brent.
Well, none more so than Chet Holmgren, who's an incredible competitor. But all of the talk is the anticipation around him coming back more well-built, more skilled, and ready for the league and what it has to offer a big man.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Down low. And Young slams it in.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. Joe misses. And so Trent will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. The three from Barnes. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Yeah, and when it comes to finishing plays, Siakam can beat you back to the basket, facing up and, of course, in transition.
Screen by Holmgren. Here's Joe. Knocks down the triple. Give him 8.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Screen by Young. And here's Siakam for 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
Wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time Dort playing unselfishly.
To the inside. And stolen by Holmgren. He takes it in. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. And the basket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 4 this quarter.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Back to Siakam. To the middle. Here's Young. Clock at 6. Here's Trent. Into the lane. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5. Well, Brent, something that can get overlooked. How a player fits in on a team can make all the difference.
Well, that fit, BA, depends on where your team is in the arc of your competitiveness. So if you need one guy to put you over the top and you're a team winning 50 games, then you've got to get the right fit. Otherwise, many teams and rosters are exploring talent, developing talent, until they get to that point where fit becomes the foundation for what they're going to do for something special.
Pass to Anunoby. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
The 3. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Assertive shot by Gilgeous-Alexander, not giving him a chance.
Softly drops in the floater. Trent's got 13 now.
They're not rolling like they were earlier. The bucket's a little harder to come by.
Down low. Here's Holmgren. That one no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Young. To the left wing. And stolen by Williams. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
And Toronto calls time here. The Raptors with a lead. Boucher, no good. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's the break. And here they go. Here's McDaniels. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Giddey.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Both good from the line that time.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Giddey with one on the clock. And it's laid up and in by Williams.
Giddey and his feel for the game go well beyond his experience in the NBA.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be back in a moment. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Schroeder. And he lays it up and in.
This is why Schroeder has the ball in that situation. If the pick comes, he knows how to capitalize.
Wiggins outside. Offensive board. Wallace misses.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Oklahoma City trailing. Wiggins right side. Three-pointer. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got his first 3 points of the game.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Pass to Boucher. Now Achua. Back to Porter. Boucher with it. Got a piece of it. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Just 4 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Now a timeout called by Toronto. Here's Oklahoma City now. It's a 5-point game. Screen by Holmgren. Out to the right wing. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And we're seeing the full potential of Holmgren. Any questions about whether he's NBA ready are being answered right here tonight.
Boy, the offensive instincts of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, really something to see.
Yeah, an incredible instinctual scorer and just a knack for making things happen offensively. Whether that means him scoring or setting up others, this guy is an elite offensive player.
Off the inbound. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And Williams punches it home.
A solid facilitator that helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Back to Schroeder. Achua with a screen. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Thunder with a lead. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Timeout called, the Thunder. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated. They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Left side, Anunoby. Pass to Young. Back to Anunoby. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 2. And again, Toronto, no good. And it's the Thunder with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren inside. Nifty move. And he takes it up and lays it in. And now it's a 5-point Thunder lead.
Man, the coaching staff loving this right now as Holmgren's gaining all kinds of confidence on the offensive end.
Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. Pass to Holmgren. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Here's Anunoby. Here's Young. Siakam outside. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's Holmgren. Rebounded by Trent. And so Trent will bring it up for Toronto. Trailing by 5. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder are making dramatic improvement. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, now an all-star, says they're gaining confidence. He said, quote, "We know we're getting better. I think guys are kind of getting addicted to that feeling and continuing to grow." Brian, they could be building something really special here.
Yeah, you're right. They could. Skipping no steps either. Thanks, Allie. From Pete Giddey. On target from range. Giddey's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Barnes with it. He's got 6. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Stolen by Siakam. Inside. Here's Young. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he's good on the second. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. To the middle. Here's Wallace. And a nice finish on the layup. Wallace has got 5 points.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that pass.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Trent's shot is off. Wiggins from long range. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
A good look from Young. The baseline J is off the mark. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
That one misses. And some changes here for the Raptors. And the second free throw is good. 24 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Schroeder outside. Wiggins for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Wiggins has got 6 here in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And so it's the Oklahoma. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Wallace. He got a piece of it.
Well, these blocks by Schroeder has got to get his teammates going. They're more rare than they are commonplace, but Schroeder getting in there with good hands.
Boucher, no good. So it's the Thunder now. They've led by as many as 14. Williams with the screen. Wiggins from long range. Knocks it down from distance. And the Thunder lead by 14. Pass to Boucher. Now McDaniels. Back to Schroeder. And Williams over to help. Achua for 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Here's Oklahoma City now. And the shot's good by Wiggins. Wiggins got 11 points here in the second half.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, it feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Right wing. Outside Giddey. Pass to Williams. Puts up a 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Stolen by Giddey. On the break. Williams misses. Boucher with it. Guarded now by Williams. Second chance shot. And Boucher with a layup.
The hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Williams from long range. Achua with a rebound. And here are the Raptors now. It's a 14-point game. Porter gets the bucket.
He's got a nice feel for his jump shot, and Porter's developed the confidence to make it a true weapon for him.
Pass to Wallace. Lays it up and banks it in.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
On the wing, Porter. Boucher outside. To the inside. Drops in the layup for 2.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
They set a pick. And it's Giddey off the drive. And the shot's good.
And Giddey thinks he's out there playing Australian rules football with that kind of play.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Ball stolen. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Holmgren. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
What am I
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Well, I remember being broke before I was in the mix. See, my Raekwon was just the fuel I needed, so I started taking risks when everybody had the
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. For NBA basketball with Greg Anthony.
This Italian race car got in it. See a phantom, ain't a phantom if that spooky's rented. Smoke tinted, cokes in it, 300,000 in tennis chains. I'm roped in it, waving through a glass top coupe like the Pope's in it. Heaven only snows in my trunk. With the more that you see, you're closer to no limit. I used to want a 300Z with a phone in it. I'm global and roam with it, feeling at home with it. Money come, money go, ain't no control in it. Push. Yeah. All I ever wanted was to never end up broke. Cause money can't buy back time. Long nights, no lights, dreaming by the bins. No rice, just ice, nothing in the fridge. Sick of making friends, all they do is burn a bridge. I'm drowning in my sins, I never learned how to swim. My life jacket Celine, swim trunk Supreme. Just left the scene in Alexander McQueen. I remember nights I was too broke to think deep. I lost more money than sleep. I was watching corners, I ain't never mopped the floor. Touched 100,000 in 20s from doing chores. Mama was a queen pin, Coretta with cream. She was to Martin Luther. For Christmas I bought the black 4-wheelers. Then a bunch of, I guess it's safe to say it, finally reached his goals. Cause all I ever wanted was to never end up broke.
Never ever.
All I ever wanted was to never end up broke. All I ever wanted was to never end up broke. Yeah. All I ever wanted was to never end up broke. Cause money can't buy back time.
My goal was always millions. By the 50 piece. And I swear to God I get rich trying. Even if it meant Mr. Thanksgiving.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Young, right side. It's stolen by Dort. And Williams with the stuff.
Good to see Gilgeous-Alexander's playmaking evolving here, wanting to get it to the open teammate.
And to the surprise of many, the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent, made the 2023 play-in tournament.
Yeah, obviously they didn't have their top draft choice playing because of injury, and a lot of teams out there and the general public felt this team is really going to struggle this year, but they made the play-in tournament and showed a lot of improvement, so the future bright in OKC.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And here is Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Siakam outside. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Joe. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And it's the Raptors ball. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Holmgren. If you like high-flying affairs, Brett, this is the matchup for you. Loads of athleticism on display with both of these teams.
Oh, I'm loving the fast pace and the scoring and the highlight reels we're going to get tonight, Kevin. Excited when these two teams with this kind of ability face off. Never dialed back. SGA determined on the finish.
Great. Isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level score, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Off with the layup. Here's Siakam. Thaddeus Young on the wing. Pass to Trent. 6 to shoot. Holmgren with the steal. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Joe. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Beyond the arc. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Tries again, misses the layup.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Holmgren. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. Raptors ball. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Top the key, Barnes. Back to Young. Siakam outside. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Oh, gee, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it from 16 feet. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far.
Slithering around the floor, Gilgeous-Alexander gets to his spot.
Over in the corner, Barnes. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Pass to Young. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
And the all-around game of Siakam is so adept at working the ball to open guys.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Siakam outside. Ring shot on the way. Rebound by Williams.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And no good.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Knocked away. Pass to Barnes. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Williams. Tips it up.
And Dort just plays with a lot of heart out there, willing to throw himself around and outworking the opponent that time.
Here's Anunoby. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 6.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander on the money from 12 feet away.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now, here's Anunoby. 6 points for him. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
We've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They lead by 4. Williams' shot is off. Now, here is Young. And a wide open look for Siakam. And again, no good by Toronto. to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Thunder, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Back to Boucher. Pass to Achiuwa. Schroeder, left side. Clock at 4. It's taken away by Wallace. Wiggins from outside. Boucher with the rebound. Raptors trailed by 4. Inside. Lets it go. Back to McDaniel. Schroeder outside. Boucher the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop. Brent, you just don't see many point guards taller than 6'8", but Josh Giddey is one of them.
And Josh does a great job, Greg, of using that size to his advantage. He gets into positions on the floor where he can see over the level of the defense and make some spectacular passes.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Raptors trailed by 3. Porter looking it over. They set the screen. He takes it in, and it's good. 2 points.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Wallace outside. To the left wing. Now Holmgren. He has 6. Pass to Wiggins. A 3-pointer, no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song. Back and forth.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Wallace. Porter with the steal. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. A different look for Oklahoma City. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
Pass to Jang. Can they get it? Boucher with the rebound.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end, and they can't find a way to get the embers going.
They're trailing by 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And how can you not love the game of SGA? I mean, a young guard who continues to get better.
Yeah, Greg, all the reports you get out of OKC is that this kid is a worker, and he has turned himself into an all-star with that kind of work ethic.
Back to Siakam. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Fires from 18. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot by Williams, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
Back to Anunoby. Got a piece of it. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Substitution on the court. 1:22 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Schroeder from past the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Raptors lead by 2.
And right there, Dennis Schroeder shows some confidence by nailing the jumper.
Williams with the ball. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Here's Anunoby. Giddy defending. The kick out to Barnes. 3-pointers off the mark. Now here is Pirtle. Jang defending. And the Thunder pushing it up now. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. That one good for 2. Jang's got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City. Over in the corner, Barnes. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Dort. The Raptors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
You know, Dort's the kind of guy who plays like a fighter out there. Just because someone's in his way doesn't mean he's going to back down.
Back to Boucher. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thunder lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about dropping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
And the Thunder making a switch here. Toronto trailing. Here's McDaniels. Good on the shot. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Outside, Dort. Here's Holmgren. Basket counts. Holmgren's got 8 points.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Down low. Here's Achua. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Shot's good by Williams. Now it's a 3-point Oklahoma City lead.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Oklahoma City. The Raptors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
In the corner, it's Boucher. To the paint. Here's Achua. It's stolen by Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
3rd quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Holmgren, that's pretty easy for a guy that long to get up and throw it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. To the inside. Here's Williams. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution on the field.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. 6-point game. Anunoby in the corner. Raptors moving the ball around. Pass to Young. And Siakam has it in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. Count it. Good. Siakam's got his first bucket in this one.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
The kick out to Young. And it's off from 3-point range. High arcing shot. He lays it in. Holmgren's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder. Offensive rebound. Here's Young. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Young's got 6 points.
Backed by great length, I call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. Anunoby, no good. The Thunder leading by 6. Wallace. And it's Wallace with the jam.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Pass to Giddey.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
It's Williams, high post. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. That's now 8 points for Williams. Raptors trailed by 10. And here we are watching Jalen Williams. Brent, there's a certain calm to his game, isn't there?
Yeah, he's comfortable because he really can do a lot of things on the floor, so there's nothing that's going to really shut him down. It's very hard to speed this guy up. And he gets an opportunity to play at his pace. That's a gift.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Here's Williams. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Siakam. From 7. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
To the middle. Young with the steal. And now Siakam pushing it up and no one back to stop him. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Giddey. Knocked loose. Now here's Wallace. At the elbow, Williams. Shot clock at 3. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Williams has got 10 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Dort misses. Here's Anunoby. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've set the... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Raptors trailed by 10. Down low. Achua. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And you got to keep Porter away from the basket. He's terrific at using that leaping ability to throw that down.
To the inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Pass to McDaniels. Porter in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Fleshing out his game more and more. I really like seeing Porter go to work inside.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And here is Holmgren. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that could carry on well throughout the year.
Out to the right wing. Here's Boucher. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that one falls for Boucher. And we're taking a glance here at the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent. They are all in on the future.
Absolutely. You open up the cupboards there to see what they have, and they are not there. Massive amounts of first-round draft choices for this front office. And that goes along with some of the young talent they've already identified. This team could get very good very fast with all of that. What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Driving the lane. Offensive rebound. Ajua, no good. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
You combine a lot of things with Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got speed and length and growing in terms of his basketball IQ.
Here's Porter. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. And he wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Pass to Barnes. Toronto working the ball around now. Siakam's shot is off.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Tipped away. 3-on-3. Here's Anunoby. Here's Barnes. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark. Raptors trailed by 10. Siakam outside. Barnes the screen. Inside. And the dunk by Barnes.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Dort. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Those kind of dunks get your team going, and Luguentz Dort applying the pressure. Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
The Thunder leading by 11. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. .137 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6. It's Trent on the wing. Nobody near Barnes. Knocks down the 3-ball.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the 3-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Holmgren the screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time he might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
A finish. And Anunoby slams it in.
What a baller this young man is. Anunoby, even though he's young, he looks like a veteran in the clutch.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Lots of room. He's off on that one.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Young, no good. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 from Barnes. And the layup falls.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And an intentional foul right there. Now off the inbound. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Now, Anunoby. Money!
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got the sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Baker.